A lot of excitement in the studio, a lot of excitement in Asia, especially in China yesterday. The 16th Asian Games began. Woo! A lot of competition, a lot of excitement. Of course, all of these athletes coming together to have a great time, hopefully win and not get hurt. But deeper than that, it's really about cooperation and friendship, just like the Olympics. 16. Well, it's our 246th episode here. We've got excitement and competition. And where are you guys from? Let the games begin!
Where are this week's challenges from? Let's meet the smart, sincere, and healthy kids from Seoul myogok Elementary School. Shh! We've discovered some future scientists. Today's lab uses electricity and wiring. They're learning as much as their curiosity allows. We are the kings and queens of fruit making. We make our own pound cakes and eat them. How do they taste? Good. You need a healthy body to have a healthy mind and learn a lot. Hockey is the best way to make yourself stronger. Let's look for the hidden Superkids in myogok Elementary School. They are hard at work in the preliminaries so they can appear on the main show. It is time to hand out some surprise gifts.
We're on the way to Superkids! The Superkids ship sets sail in search of a long hidden treasure map. Our young explorers go on wild and exciting adventures in new lands. Who will be the last one standing?
Isaac has a big nose. True. Isaac has a small nose. False. I'm going to make some statements here and you will work as a team. The only time you can work with other people. So, good luck teams. The last team standing will get an advantage sticker in the next round. It does work to your advantage. All right, first statement. Here it goes. Get ready. In swimming, the butterfly stroke is faster than freestyle. Is it true or false? Talk about it. Great Korean swimmers. See them in the Asian Games? Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have a difference of opinion here. Sun and star say X. Moon says O. The answer is X. Okay. Good job. Moon team, have a seat. And we'll continue the battle between Sun and Star. Next statement, guys. Here we go. If gold and silver are heated at the same time, Gold heats quicker than silver. Figure it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, what? Finally a difference. Is it X or is it O? Show us, reveal. X! Yes, silver heats quicker than gold, but the gold goes to the Sun team. They get the red sticker advantage. In the next round, let's go. It's tense in the studio. The 3 teams you saw in round 1 are returning as 3 groups of individuals that will fight against each other. After the 3 groups answer questions, 10 will be in the boat. Let's see who gets in that boat. And let's get some help from our friend helping the kids out on stage. What's up?
What's up? Hi Isaac, hi Superkids, it's me, Jessica. Before getting the golden key, you have to sit on the boat. I'm sure you know this better than anyone else. If you solve round 2 like how you solved round 1, I think you'll get a just as good results. So, shall we hear the first questions?
Women in Northern Europe make this preserved food when the weather begins to get cold. This is made by taking plenty of fruit and sugar and boiling it. What is this?
Number 9's going to give it a try.
Pie.
We'll get the mic to you. Just a moment, number 1.
Jam.
Is number 1 right? Yeah! That's how it's done. Get your hat, get your feather, and get 3 right, boom, on the boat. Now, as you may have noticed, these guys have red dots because they have the advantage. And I think that you're going to see a couple of them on the boat soon. Okay, number 1, what's your choice?
1.
Number 1, why not?
Because dogs can't let this out, they stick their tongues out to control their body temperature. This is made up of 99% water and a little bit of salt. What is this?
Number 2.
Sweat.
Is he getting a hat? Yes, he is! Yep, a lot of exercise, or when it's hot, doing some sweating. They're sweating now at the Asian Games and a little bit in the studio. Okay, what's your choice, number 2?
Number 2.
Okay.
Isaac bought a 2001 baguette, 2 1201 donuts, and 1 701 pack of milk. Isaac paid 10,001 for everything. How much change did he get?
It's a math question. Number 2 might know. Let's find out.
5,001.
I went to the bakery. I got 2 baguettes. I'm sorry, I got 1 baguette. Each is 2,001. Got 2 donuts, each 1,201. And 1 pack of milk, 1 carton of milk for 701. And I gave 10,001. How much change did I get back? The baguette, 2,000. Oh, number 1.
4,901.
Is he going to get a feather? Oh, yeah. Good. Okay, now we have 3 questions left. The gift hasn't come out, and neither has the bomb. All right, let's see what your choice is.
5.
The name of this animal means terrible lizard in Greek. This used to live from about 245 million years ago until 65 million years ago. What is this animal?
Number 7.
Dinosaur.
Is he correct? Uh-huh. I remember as a child, my uncle read me a story about dinosaurs, and he would add the sound effects. It was like, and I was traumatized. Thanks, Uncle Bob. All right, let's go to your choice.
Number 3.
Nice choice.
If you are riding a bicycle and want to get on this, you need to get off and walk on this. Traffic lights help people safely walk on this when they want to cross roads. What is this?
You want to cross the street. You don't just run across the street, right? You have to cross at a certain place. What is that place? Does number 5 know?
Crosswalk.
Yes, she does! Crosswalk or zebra crossing because often it is striped. Now, good news and bad news. Good news is number 5, you have a hat and an advantage sticker. Bad news is we have 1 question left, and I think there's a bomb behind it. If there is a bomb, you cannot answer it. Let's find out. Here's a question for everybody else except 5.
This word comes from the Middle Ages English word henten, which means to catch. This is something that can help you when you are solving something. What is this?
Interesting question. Now, often when we give you quiz questions, we give you little pieces of information. We want to help you to get that answer. What is it? Number 2.
Hint.
Uh-huh, that's right! Remember, we want to have 10 at the end. Let's see how many are going up for sure onto the boat. 2 so far, but we may find more of that team later on. We'll see, we'll see. We gotta meet with the next group and see how well they do. Here's the next group and our friend again.
All right, I'm here with the second group of kids, and there are also 6 questions for this group. Anyone has a chance to answer them, so good luck.
This is a computer accessory that shows information in a computer on paper. This comes in laser or inkjet versions.
Printer.
26.
Printer.
Is that right? Uh-huh. That's right indeed. Don't forget to reuse your paper if you can. The one side is printed out. Well, use the other side if you can. Recycling's good. All right, what's your choice?
5.
Oh, ouch. Well, it came out pretty quick this time. Unfortunately, you can't answer this one, but you can after this question. Good luck, everybody else.
In the United States, this is divided into the National League and the American League. Korean baseball players Chu Shin-soo and Park Chan-ho are showing good results.
Get the mic to you, and your answer is?
Major League.
Give him a hat. Home run there. Good job. MLB Major League Baseball home run guy. What's your choice?
3.
This animal eats seals and dolphins. It also has a good sense of smell and can swim very well. This animal is quite big and has ivory-looking fur. What is this animal?
Number 30.
Seal.
Okay, guys, look. It eats seals and dolphins. It has fur. I guess ivory-looking fur, white fur. Very big. To 23, see if he knows the answer.
Polar bear.
Is that right? Oh, yeah. Little baby polar bears are so cute. And then they grow up to eat seals and dolphins. All right, your choice.
Number 2.
Tiziano Vecellio, an Italian Venetian painter, invented this to mix colors easily. Artists creating oil paintings or watercolors put different colors of paint on a flat piece of wood and can
24.
Palette.
Good job. Yeah. It's a good invention, right? Have it all there, the palette. What did they do before that? Just kind of like use their hands or something? Okay, your choice.
Number 1.
Isaac bought 35 warm takoyakis. He ate 5 while waiting for a bus and then gave 12 to Jessica in the bus. Then the bus suddenly stopped and 6 takoyakis fell onto the floor. How many takoyakis does...
Number 30.
12.
Very good. I don't believe in wasting food. And those 6 that fell on the floor, I ate them, okay? Got a little sick, but they were delicious. We have one question left. So, here it is.
This musical instrument was originally made with strings from hunting bows. In Greek mythology, the god Hermes invented this instrument. It has 47 strings.
Number 30 is going to give it a try. Get the mic to you, and your answer is?
Harp.
Yeah, good job. From the second group, who is on the boat? Let's see. So one more, totaling 3, and we need a total of 10? Well, let's go to this group and see how well they do.
All right, things are heating up in the studio. Behind some discussion, there is a gift. And also there is a bomb. But don't be disappointed when you get bomb. You can always go for the next questions. Good luck.
This is made of reports of interesting or important events told to people. We see this on TV to find out what happened on a certain day. What is this?
Okay, 16.
News.
Is he correct? Oh, good news! Get the hat. Internet, newspaper, all over the place. Wish there was more good news. Okay, what's your choice?
Number 1.
Alfred Nobel, the creator of the Nobel Prize, was worried about the casualties from this invention. So, he created the Nobel Prize to reward people who improve society.
13 might know the answer.
Dynamite.
Explosive! Boom! Give him the hats. Yeah, he felt bad about all the bad things happening with his invention that also can be used for good causes. And hopefully you're feeling good. What's your choice?
Number 5.
Feeling really good.
In Korea, there was a story written during the Joseon dynasty called 별주부전. The story is about a turtle finding the liver of this animal.
12, first to push down.
Rabbit.
Aww. Same animal, Alice followed down the hole. All right, what's your choice?
Number 2, please.
Got it. Oh, ouch. Well, we have a couple of other questions, so don't worry. But this one you can't answer. Let's go to it.
In Korea, another way to say I surrender is to say this is bent. When people grow old, this part of the body begins to hurt and people can't walk properly.
14.
Leg.
18 slams his down. See if he knows.
Feet.
No. Huh. Well, you guys are in the right area of the body. I can say that much. But it's something that helps you bend your leg.
Knee.
Good job, 20. Now, the elderly often have kind of a sore knees. Mine's kind of sore right now. Oh no. What's your choice?
Number 4.
This was used in a sports match for the first time during an English soccer competition in 1878. The referee of the game uses this to point out a foul or to tell other players that the game is over.
16.
Whistle.
Is he correct? Yes, he is. Good job. You hear the word and automatically make sounds. All right, one question left. Good luck to everybody.
Isaac bought an 80-page diary. He wrote 2 pages every day from Monday to Wednesday and 3 pages every day from Thursday to Sunday. How many pages are left in the diary?
7. 65.
Okay, guys, look. Now, I bought a diary. How many pages? 80. Then I wrote 2 pages every day from Monday to Wednesday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. 2 pages a day. Then 3 pages every day from Thursday to Sunday. How many pages are left in that 80-page diary? Get the mic to you, and your answer is?
62.
Good job! We need 10 on the boat. What are we going to do? Well, we've got a couple on that for sure. Then we take those who had an advantage and answered 1 and put them on the boat. And then those that got 1 right battle for the remaining spots. And eventually we have 10. Let's see who made it onto the boat. I'm excited. I'm ready. They're excited. They're ready. Where are we going? Let's go! This is round 3. We're 10 to move forward, and before we get into the details, I think it's important to see who is gonna line up and do battle together. Check it out. Okay, so we settled how the battle's gonna happen, and we know that we're gonna spin the wheel and go somewhere around the world and have questions about that place. But we also have someone helping us, and Jessica, you look really amazing. What a headdress.
Ni hao. The costume wearing today comes from the Qing dynasty, which is the last dynasty of the China. Back then, princesses in the courts wore this kind of clothes. This particular clothes called a changi. Changi has a splits on the sides and usually decorated with the bright colors. Also, as you can see here, my head decoration tells who I am. And you know what? This big flower, it means that I'm a princess. So from now on, don't forget to call me Princess Jessica.
Okay, Princess Jessica. Thank you for helping us today. We are honored to have you here. And these guys are ready to do battle. So, spin that wheel. Maybe past Asia and yes, Oceania. Our first destination. If you want to move into one of the next spots, you have to answer 2 questions. So, we have 3 available. Here's the first one.
Australia has the world's biggest this. It is 330 meters tall, has a perimeter of 8.8 kilometers, and is called Uluru. The name means the place the shadows pass by in the Aboriginal language. This is very hard and makes up most of the earth. What is this?
Number 1.
Rock.
Is he correct? Uh-huh. My teachers used to say that I have a head like a rock because they were complimenting me on how smart I was. Maybe. All right, next question.
Coober Pedy, Australia, is often called the opal capital of the world. 80% of the world's opal is produced here. Opal is the symbol for women's happiness and is also the birthstone for this month. Korea's National Foundation Day is also on this month. What is this?
The name of a month. The very end of the month, there's also kind of a weird festival called Halloween. Number 1.
October.
Is he moving on? Yes, he is. Go, go! That's how it's done. Spin the wheel, please. Let's do it again. Going to Africa or America? All right, question number 1 coming up.
The dish chiles en nogada is a symbol of this country's flag. The colors on the food are the same as the colors on the flag. The chili is green, the walnut cream is white, and the pomegranate is red. This country was the center of the Aztec and Mayan civilizations. What is this country?
Yes, number 2.
Mexico.
Great food. Riba. All right, let's have the next question.
The boto that lives in the Amazon River is the world's largest freshwater dolphin. The boto is colored a light gray but has a stomach of this color. There are times that the whole body looks like this color, so we sometimes call it this dolphin. What color is this?
Pink.
One more time.
Pink.
Oh, yeah, tying it up. Very good. Like to have a little competition. It is tied at the moment. Let's break the tie and send someone on.
Of the following words, which is not a traditional Mexican dish? A. Fajita. B. Nacho. C. Quesadilla. D. Curry.
23.
Tea.
Come from behind. Wow. Two more gentlemen ready to find it out. Okay, guys, spin please. All right. America again.
Some American and Canadian zoos and museums sell paper named Mr. Ellie Pooh. The paper is made with the waste from this animal, easily seen in Sri Lanka. This animal makes about 250 kilograms of waste every day. This animal is the biggest land animal.
All right, your answer?
Elephant.
You got it. Yeah. This animal makes about 250 kilograms of waste every day. That's like a couple of humans being pooped. All right, let's have the next question. Whew.
The Incans in the Andes Mountains thought of this animal as very important. They thought of this animal to be so important that every season they had ceremonies to help them give birth. This animal can live in places as high as 5,000 meters above the surface of the earth and has a long neck like a camel. This also has a small head and a slick mouth. Of the following, what is this animal? A. Goat. B. Yak. C. Sheep. D. Llama.
Your answer.
D.
Is he moving on? Go, go, go! Two more guys. Spin, spin, spin. Very nice looking mask. Obviously, the question you hear is related to masks. Take a listen.
The natives of Liberia and the western part of Ivory Coast have a mask called the Ma mask. The Ma mask is a small copy of a mask that represents the mask owner's family. The Ma mask allows owners to cross borders safely, so it is also called this mask. This is a book that shows a traveler's identity and nationality. What is this?
Number 16.
Passport.
Is he correct? Uh-huh. Yeah. Kind of a passport. Very nice. Okay. let's travel to another question.
When someone mentions Africa, we usually think of this animal. This animal gathers in groups on grasslands and is a mammal like a horse.
16.
Zebra.
Is he moving on with his passport? Go, go, go! Of the 5 moving on right now, there are 4 gentlemen. It's time for a lady. All right, spin the wheel, please. What you're looking at is an Omani dagger called the kancharu. Now, not only is it something that men can wear, usually in ceremonies, but also it's something on the national flag of Oman. Now, the question you're going to hear is about a very brave, courageous person from this country. Listen to the question.
Sohar is a beautiful port city in Oman. It is also the hometown of this famous person. His stories appear in the Arabian Nights stories. He was very poor, but after adventuring in the ocean 7 times, he believed that he would become very rich when coming home. Who is this?
Traveled in a ship, had many adventures, appears in Arabian Nights. Who is this famous person? Doesn't sound like a good person. His name sounds like he's really a not a nice person, but actually very brave, very courageous, a lot of adventures. But when you hear his name, you think, was this guy really evil or something? Anyway, that's the only hint I can give. 5 seconds. Answer, Sinbad. Sinbad. Not a bad person at all. I don't know if you sin, but very courageous, a lot of adventures. That was the answer. And of course, again, you can see that knife in the flag, and of course, sometimes when there's ceremonies. All right? So we got to get 2 answers to move on. That's still the case. Here is your question.
The mascot for the 16th Asian Games, which just opened, is Leyangyang, a group of 5 of these animals. The group represents harmony, good luck, fulfillment, and joy. This animal looks like a male sheep that has a beard. What is this animal?
Number 20.
Goat.
Is she correct? Lo yang yang. Okay, let's continue.
Super Dory is always curious. Always. Super Dory went to a touch pool where he can touch sea animals and get really close to them. Here is your question. In Hokkaido, Japan, there is a starfish called the amur. The amur eats all the coral, fish, and algae it can see. It eats so much that it's sometimes called this. This sails in oceans and look for other ships. When this finds another ship, this gets on it and take money and items from the ship. Famous actor Johnny Depp played this on a movie. What is this?
Number 5.
Pirate.
Is she gonna tie it up? Yeah, she is. Good job. Let's do it with this question. We're gonna send one lady on. Here's the final question.
In China, people do not give this as a present to guests during weddings. This is because the Chinese word for this sounds like the Chinese word for separation. This is made with the metal frame and covered with cloth. People use this to avoid the rain by opening this above their heads. What is this?
Number 20.
Umbrella.
Okay, you got it. Go, go, go. All right, the panel's ready to move on, and so is Jessica. Thanks again, Jessica, and great costume today.
Thank you. I had such a great time here on Super Kids again. Since I'm wearing this lovely Chinese princess costume, I should speak some Chinese, right? Okay, I'm going to say good luck and I love you in Chinese. So good luck, 祝你喜欢, and I love you, 我爱你. So, 我爱你 Super Kids and Isaac, 再见.
Shit. She's got to go, and so do we got to go to the next round. Let's move on. We have made it. They have made it. Who are they? Check them out. They have done a great job, so we give them 100 points each, just to start. If you get a question right, you get more points. 10, 20, 30 points added on, add. The person with the highest score at the end of the round is indeed the school champion and will have an opportunity to become a super kid. If you get the wrong answer, it's -0, no deductions. That's the good news. Now let's go to our board and see what kind of categories we have. Story, invention, art, words, and if you know me, I start usually with my favorite category, global friends. When you get one right, you can choose. Right now, let's go somewhere around the world.
Hey Superkids, my name is Martin. I live in Prague, Czech Republic. The Czech Republic has many beautiful and ancient buildings. I'm standing in front of Church of Our Lady Before King. The church was built in 1365 and is one of the most famous buildings in Prague. The tomb of Danish astronomer Tycho Brahe, who served under Emperor Rudolf II. With here, there is a fun story about Brahe's tombstone. Brahe's face is carved on the tombstone. There is a myth saying that whoever hit this on the right side would get a toothache. This is on your face, and when you look, dimple appear on this. What is this?
Yes, number one.
Cheek.
Is he going to get 10 points? Very good. All right, now the games are happening now in China. Do you have a favorite sport to either play or watch?
I love baseball.
Baseball, okay, very exciting. The season's over, but
Yep.
very, very exciting. Please choose an exciting category.
Common.
Common, for 20 points. The pictures are flying by. They're stopping. There's something they have to do with each other. Figure it out, guys. Number 16.
Bamboo tree.
Is he right? Oh, yeah! Yeah, very good. Something that those images have in common as they fly by, boom, stop, stop, stop. Bamboo is right. Okay, 16, similar question. Sports. To watch or play, do you have a favorite?
Yes, I like soccer because I like Chelsea.
All right. So, where are we going?
Words.
Words.
What word goes into all the blanks? God could not be everywhere, so he created blanks. Failure is the blank of success. Blank Teresa.
Number 23.
Mother?
Is he going to get 10 points? You got it. Yeah. Famous phrase, God cannot be everywhere, so he created mothers. And of course, failure is the mother of success. Finally, Mother Teresa. 23. You look like a big guy. Do you like sports?
Yes.
And do you have a favorite?
I like football.
Cool. Excellent. And where would you like to go?
Art, please.
Art. This is worth 30 points, the first big one. Good luck, everybody.
This originally came from a festival celebrated for the Greek god Dionysus. In this festival, participants sing parodies and make fun of people they don't like by imitating them. In general, this means any play that makes the audience laugh. Charlie Chaplin is often called the king of this. What is this?
Interesting. Could be a parody, usually a play that makes people laugh. 23?
Comedy?
Is that right? Yes, it is! Comedy! Yeah. Very good. So where would you like to go? You're in the lead.
Invention, please.
Invention. Okay.
British inventor Hubert Cecil Booth created the first automatic version of this in 1901. A long time ago, this was so big that people called a company to bring this to their home. A 240-meter long hose was brought inside the house, which would suck the dust inside.
Yes, number 1.
Vacuum cleaner.
Is he going to get 20 points? Oh, yeah. Used to be huge, now very convenient. The invention, the vacuum cleaner. Yes, getting all that dirt up off the ground. Where are we going?
Autumn.
Autumn. Very nice season. We're still in it. Let's enjoy it. And it's worth 30 points. All right. Pressure's on.
You can see this constellation that has the same name as this queen from ancient Greek mythology. This constellation is in the northern sky during the fall season. It is easy to find this because bright stars make a W shape. People use this constellation with the Big Dipper to find Polaris. What is this?
Look to the skies. It's a constellation. We want to know the name of this constellation up there. Worth 30 points. Number 1.
Cassiopeia.
If he's right, he's getting 30 points added on, and he'll be in first place. Is he right? Oh, yeah! Yeah. Looks like a big W in the autumn. Very good. Okay, in the lead right now. Want to take a look real quick at the scoreboard? Number 1 is in the lead with 160. 7 has 100. Then 16 is in third place with 120. 20 also has 100. And in second place is 23 with 140. Now, I've got a 10, a 20, and a 30-point question left. Number 1, what would you like?
Story.
Story for 10 points.
The following comes from the story Snow White. Please listen carefully.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the most beautiful of them all?
After the queen asks, the mirror answers.
Snow White is the most beautiful.
The angry queen puts poison in this fruit and gives it to
Number 1.
Apple.
Yeah. Oh, good one. Very quick there, number 1. Apple is right, and we give you 10 points, but of course you also have 3 in a row. There's a bingo bonus of 10 points, so that was actually a 20-pointer for you. So, you're leading the second place guy by 40 points. I've got a 20 and 30-point question left. So, depending on this next question, the outcome, this could be our final question. What would you like?
Math.
Math for 20. Isaac is trying to bake some cookies. To make 10 cookies, he needs 100 grams of flour, 20 grams of sugar, and 30 grams of butter. How much sugar and butter in total does he need to make 25 cookies?
Number 1.
125 grams.
If he's right, he's a school champion, and it is over. We don't need to go to that final 30-point category. The lead is too great. If he's wrong, we'll have another chance. Is he correct? School champion! Number 1, Jaeyoung. He earned it. He earned the key that opens the door, so turn that key. Open the door, and Jaeyoung, come on out. This is your spot. You are indeed number 1 today. Congratulations. How do you feel?
I feel a little nervous.
Understandable. So think about something that makes you happy, like baseball. Do you have a favorite team?
Lotte Giants.
Okay, and a favorite player?
Lee Dae-ho.
He's a big guy, hits a lot of home runs.
Yep.
And it's your turn to hit a home run. Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay, now what you got to do is choose one of these scrolls. Go ahead. And read to everybody what's inside that scroll. There'll be 2 hints. Go ahead.
Regular writing and newspaper.
Okay, let me see this. Regular writing and newspaper. Right now doesn't make a lot of sense, but hopefully, after you hear a couple hints, it will be clear what the answer is. And I'll give you 10 seconds. So, you ready to hear the hints?
Yep.
Home run time.
This is from a Latin word that means pillar. This is a commentary that appears in a fixed spot in the newspaper or magazine every month. This is a piece of writing that focuses on current issues. Because this clearly focuses on the heart of the issue, this has a big impact on its readers. What is this?
Okay, you have your hints. Do your cooking, 10 seconds. Any answer? Anything? What comes to mind?
Issue?
You're gonna stick with that?
Yep.
Okay. If he's right, not only school champion, but super kid, please reveal the answer. Column. All right, future environmentalists, still going to continue work for the future?
Yep.
Okay, John, great job. You guys have fun today? Yeah! You want to come back again? Yeah! All right, hopefully you do too. We had a great time, and next week, more interesting stuff. Okay, we gotta go. Bye-bye.
The Super Kid wins a laptop computer. The school champion, a Nintendo Wii. Second place, MP3 players. Super Kids is sponsored by Avalon English, your English cornerstone.